Now, do you want to make Minecraft more realistic? Well, here is the top 10 add-ons to do that, to make your world look so much more alive and much more realistic. So let's get started and jump into the first one. Now we have the Realistic Items add-on. And this allows many blocks to be thrown down and to be placed as 3D items on the floor, as you can see around me. So, as you drop any item, it will come into the full thing, such as this helmet. You can do it with pants, you can do it with totems, you can do it with shears, you can do it with even fishing poles, arrows, and you can even use it to decorate, such as getting a note block and dropping your music disc on top like so. Next up on our list, we have realistic lighting, and I have a miner's helmet that actually gives off light. If I take this miner helmet off, it gets way dark, but as soon as I put it back on, it lights it back up. There are many items that give off light naturally, so if you hold a torch, glowstone, sea lantern, or many other glowing blocks, it will actually light up the area around you. And there is a brand new item, the offhand torch, and you can actually put this in your offhand and it will light it up around you. As you can tell, I'm not holding any of the new blocks and it still lights up around me. So this can make your caving experience much more realistic and enjoyable. As you can tell, it looks so much more realistic to be running around with swords, seeing the arms fly and things like that. It's such an incredible add-on as all the different sword types have different stances. As you can tell, when you swing your sword, it looks a lot more realistic. Jumping, running, everything feels so much different and it's really cool. However, that is not all. We also have improved mob animations. As you can tell, they look so much more alive in their environment. And as you can tell, when you combine these add-ons, this can make a great experience for your Minecraft world. They look so much more deadly, so much more alive, and it is pretty amazing. If you want to see a whole add-on dedicated to this, the link will be up in the iCard above. So now we have a realistic drinking add-on. As you can tell in this bottom corner, I have a thirst bar, and when it runs out, I will need to get more water, or else I will start losing hearts. And as you can tell, there are some brand new items that will help you stay thirsty and hydrated. The first one we have is the distiller. You grab a bucket of water, place it in there, and it will eventually cook all of this water, so you'll be able to drink it and it will be healthy. And this just adds a little bit more depth and realism to your Minecraft world. Now next up we have aesthetic trees. As you can tell, there are so many different types of trees in this world. It allows you to find many variations on the trees that you know. As you can tell, these swamp trees are gigantic. There are many variations of all the different tree types here in Minecraft. It is even possible to find these giant dead trees. As you can tell, your world will look so much more alive with so many different variations of trees. Now next up we have more structures to the game. Minecraft can get pretty boring with the same things over and over. However, add-ons like this can introduce new spawning structures in your world. Now this is iCorbin's More Structures add-on. It too adds more structures to the game. It just has different structures that can be spawned in. Now if you want more realistic mobs, this is a good pick for you. All the regular animals have new variations, such as the chicken, the bees, the cows, the pigs, the parrots, the wolves, the mushrooms, and the axolotls. There are so many variations that make these look more realistic for your Minecraft world. Many of the mobs are pretty blocky normally, so this aims to change them to make them look more realistic. Now we have more food. As you can tell, these are just a few of the foods that you have. You can have corn, cherries, bucket of fried chicken, blue bubble tea, dragon fruit, meat pizza, pretzels, subs, ice cream cones, and so much more. As you can tell, there are literally hundreds of items that you can get in this add-on, and all of them are craftable in survival. So you can get all these different food types in Minecraft, which is pretty amazing because there is a lot more variation in the food in the world. So next up on our list, we have Ambient Sounds. And as you can tell, it sounds so much more alive here in the swamp at nighttime. It is really amazing and adds a lot more to your Minecraft worlds. And out here in the ocean, you can hear the waves crash against the shore. And during the day, you can hear more beautiful sounds. And down here in the caves, you also have very spooky music as well. Now, you're gonna need a realistic texture pack. And as you can tell, this looks so much more realistic than another one. And this is the Insane Realism texture pack. If you look really closely at all these blocks, they are detailed as realistically as possible. And they look so much more alive and realistic. This is actually cobblestone and regular stone. It makes it look so much more different and unique. And if you walk into a more modern building, you also have these new lights in the floor, as well as torches and things lighting it up on the inside. Now next up on our list, we have the Real Source RTX pack. As you can tell, everything looks so much more realistic with realistic textures and things like that. Unfortunately, this is only for RTX users, but it looks incredible. Every block added looks so much more realistic, such as these emeralds. They have a crystal structure in them and it glistens with the light. Everything looks more realistic with this texture pack on. So now I have combined all of these together that I can, and as you can tell, it looks incredible. There's so many new textures and things like that to explore with. So let's see some cool footage of this add-on. So thank you so much for watching this add-on showcase, and there's so many cool realistic add-ons, and if you want to see some awesome biomes or mobs for 1.18, check these out. The description will show which add-ons I used for this final montage. Thank you very much, and I'm Perry Pines, and we'll see you next time. Bye!